Alright, so let's take a look at exercise 10. We're going to use the angles outside the circle theorem. And a lot of these really say the same thing. They say this outside angle, if we can set it equal to, in this case it's called just angle S. So this measurement of angle S, it's going to equal this half, sorry, I'm going to take half for all these. Half this bigger arc, so here's the bigger arc first. So we're going to call this one measurement of arc UV, and we're going to subtract it from the smaller arc here called TW. So there is a proof for this, but for our time being with distance learning, we're just going to use these theorems. We're not going to go through these proofs. So a lot of this is just knowing these formulas and applying them. Alright, so let's plug in everything we got. So measurement of angle S, well, I'm just going to write substitute so you know what I'm doing here. So measurement of angle S, well, that's 34. So let's plug that in, and we got half. Well, what is the measurement of UV? Well, it looks like we got, it's right here, it's 3x minus 2. I'm going to keep the parentheses just in case here, it might help me. And then I'm going to subtract TW, and it looks like TW is x plus 6. And I'm going to keep the parentheses for that too, because what's really important here is if you look here, we actually need to distribute this negative. This is going to change both the values in here. These are both going to become their opposite. So let's clean this up a little bit. 34 1/2. Nothing's really happening here. I'm just going to write out 3x minus 2. But here, I know this is minus x, and then this negative also gets distributed to the 6, so we're subtracting a 6 from this. Okay, let's clean it up one more time. 3x, subtract an x, that's going to leave me with 2 x's, negative 2 and negative 6. That's just adding negative 8 or subtracting 8. Here we go. Now let's do the distributive property here. I'm just going to write that to the side again. Another distributive property. So 34 equals half of 2x. Well, that's just an x. And then half of 8, that's just 4. We're now going to add 4 to both sides. And you're going to find your x is 38.